Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my Chelsea. Fucking look at this beautiful kit that I'm wearing. Isn't it beautiful? It's the kit that was inspired by today's game. But I really enjoyed the game. I'm going to give you a match review very, very quickly. I want to start with my man of the match, João Pedro. What the fuck went on? That was incredible. But let's be honest, let's start at the start of the game. When Palmer was injured in the warm-up, I thought to myself, oh shit, this ain't great. This ain't good. I like the fact that we started Pedro and Delap up front, but then when Palmer was, I was like, this whole plan that we've obviously conducted in training for the past week is fucked, and we're fucked. We conceded an early goal, and I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, the wheels are falling off. The wheels are falling off. What the hell's going on? The response that they made was incredible. 5 different scorers. I can't even remember them. We had Neto, we had Pedro, we had Chalobah, we had Caicedo, and we had Enzo. Pedro got 2 assists and a goal. Man of the match, absolutely incredible. I mean, he looked like that. He didn't have a great game against Crystal Palace. No one did for Chelsea. Don't get me wrong, but he showed us what we saw in pre-season, what we saw in the Club World Cup. He was fantastic. Estevao is incredible. What in the bloody hell? I don't like to over-egg young players. I mean, I'm not the media. It doesn't really matter. This guy's going to be incredible. What a fucking player. What I like about the goal, or the assist that he done, is that he drove past the players, which you haven't seen. We don't get a lot of players that do that. But he drove past the player, and then rather than... He could have selfishly had a shot as a young player. You know, someone like a Noni Madueke would have had a shot there last season. Sancho would have probably had a shot. Mudryk would have had a shot. Nah, he whips it in, diagonally across. Enzo's there, fantastic. Enzo could have had a couple of goals. Caicedo was fantastic. Cucurella was fantastic. Chalobah was fantastic. Tosin was brilliant. Tosin's long deliveries are ridiculous. I'll tell you this now. Does this make us... I think the Crystal Palace game, everyone thought Chelsea were going to be very, very good. And we weren't particularly good against Crystal Palace. I think after this game, we might just be in this title race. But what I will say is, this was an incredible performance. I know West Ham were poor. Potter's in big, big trouble. But this was a fantastic performance. Estevao was fantastic. I feel harsh not giving him man of the match. João Pedro was brilliant. The whole thing was fantastic. It was a wonderful response. Yes, West Ham looked dreadful. But to go away from home in the Premier League and score 5 goals, absolutely exceptional. And if I was an Arsenal fan, a Liverpool fan, a Man City fan, I wouldn't be terrified, but I'd be slightly concerned. There'd be a part of the back of my brain thinking, we've got to be careful with these boys. Up the fucking Chels. Come on.